Hello friends, it's Kayla. I hope you're having a wonderful day. It is a beautiful spring afternoon and I'm not feeling particularly inspired by any of my spring TBR. So I thought I would go back and do this scavenger hunt video that I've done a couple times. Haven't done it in 2 years, so I don't remember the prompts, but it's basically a fun way to decide my TBR. So it'll lead me to different places on my bookshelves and eventually we will pick a book from the shelves or the closet, I guess. It's funny because the first time I did this was May 2017. It was inspired by Peter Likes Books and his book tag that he did. And then I redid it in April 2020. So it's like always spring that I feel like let's just film a quick casual video where we decide what I'm gonna read that day. And I'm pretty sure in the second one I did, I changed the prompts or made my own. And so I definitely don't know what they are. But maybe if you also need inspiration for what to read next, you can follow along, do it yourself. Tell me what the universe picked for you in the comments. And yeah, that's pretty much all it is. I'm not reading in the video. Maybe I'll read the first chapter with you, or maybe I'll end the video with 3 options, read the first chapter and give you first impressions. Okay, enough. Let's just read the first prompt and see what happens. So, number 1 is grab your favorite book. And then there's something that comes after it. So we have to leave the shelf and go to the books that I've read. So that would be right here. I haven't reorganized my shelves in a while. Hopefully they're not too disastrous to look at. Oh right, pick my favorite book. Okay, I don't want to end up with the same series of prompts as last time, so I don't just want to pick my all-time favorite book because then it'll be the same as it was in 2020. Not that I can even think of what that was, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick my favorite book that I've read so far this year, which is over here on my SFF shelf, and it's down here. Ooh, it kind of matches what I'm wearing. This is the 5th season by M.K. Jemisin. Did that sound like I said M.K.? Because it's N.K. This is what I think I'm considering my favorite book of the year so far. And I remember the first time I did this tag, it was find another author with the same name. But this one, okay, yeah, I saw the word acknowledgements. Go to the acknowledgements and the first name you see, find a book by an author with the same name. I guess here's to hoping there are acknowledgements in here. What do you think? Beginning? Nope, gotta be at the end. We've got acknowledgements. Now, I guess I'll just look and see a name. I don't see any names on this first page of acknowledgements. It's all about a NASA-funded launch pad. So she's thinking science. Let's flip to the second one. Mickey. Wait! Oh my gosh. The first name I saw, not only can I find an author with the name Mickey or Kendall, I have literally Mickey Kendall's book, Hood Feminism, which was another 5-star read from me. So, prompt number 2 is pick something on that cover and find another book with that thing in the title. Okay, let's take a close look at this cover. There are colors, so we could pick a book with purple, red, orange, brown, or black in the title. Okay, so that's an option. But I also see human beings. So we could say lady, lady, woman, girl, female. I also see an earring. I don't own, what's it called? The girl with the pearl earring? I guess we could also take a word from here. Notes from the women that a movement forgot. And there's nothing else on the back. So what should we do? If we want to stick with, because why not, only talking about 5-star reads in the scavenger hunt, let's go with black, because one of my favorite books is right here called Black Girl Unlimited by Echo Brown. And the prompt for this one would be go to page 50, line 5. Pick a word from that line and find a title with that word. Okay, let's sit over here. Just for a change of scenery, to get comfy and to make sure the light does not glaringly wash out the pages. So, page 50 is right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll show you first. I actually think I just saw the word unlimited. I can't see, so maybe you can pick out a word for me. Okay, it says we were unlimited. We didn't yet know or understand. Okay, so obviously, well, I don't know if it's obvious. I don't think I have another book with unlimited. I'm sure I have something with, oh wait, am I picking a book? Pick a word from that line and find a title with that word. Okay. I'm sure I have tons of books with we and were. Maybe no. I don't think understand. Oh, but there's also free. I think we've got to back up and really take a look. But also this doesn't have to be on my red shelf. I could go to my TBR. Yes, I could use Goodreads, but I think this is more fun. Okay, I can't find free. I can't find no, but what about this? Extra credit, there's 2 words. If we were villains. This is by ML Rio, a 5-star, of course. And now this one says, find a 5-star read with the same colors on the cover. Okay, so it is black and white, which I think would count. But there's also like, the skull is a kind of muted green. It's definitely greeny. And then there is a gold or yellow sword / underline. And there's some brown on the skull and in the shadow. Since I have so many books, I just feel like, why not find something exact? So let's go to my TBR shelf because we haven't been there in a while, or in a couple minutes. Can I find these colors? Oh, the lighting is so much better in here. Let us find a perfect match. Oh my God, I found one way quicker than I thought. I thought I'd have to hunt, but I just got this in the mail. This is This Vicious Grace. I actually would have loved to have this end up being the book that I had to read for this video, but check it out. There's brown, there's yellow, there's green. This is a different tone of green. I think these definitely match. I could get more specific with it though. Like I could have to have something that's mostly white and greeny. Let me see if I can find a better match just to, you know, make this interesting. Okay, I was leaning towards this because there's green here, but I don't think that matches better. We've got The Gone Dead, which is a vibe, but this is more blue teal. Ooh, what about this one? Oh, that's close, but this window I think is a lime green, not a yellow, and there's no brown. Ooh, I like this one. No yellow to be seen on that one. Okay, I actually think my first pick is the closest one. And you might be thinking, hey Kayla, why are you doing the scavenger hunt? Clearly you have books to read that you should read. Probably even books left on that spring TBR you made a couple months ago. You'd be right. I forgot I needed this book. Where's my phone? There's a spider. There's a spider. Oh my God. Do you see it? Oh my God. Believe it or not a paid actor. Not a paid actor for this vlog. Oh, that bookmark is too small. Hey look, the bookmark I picked also has "we were" on it. Sorry if we were villains, you need to be sacrificed. Decisions have been made. Oh, be right back. Okay, what was the prompt? Okay, find a 5-star read with the same colors on the cover. I'm the stupidest person alive. What just happened? Like, genuinely. This is a TBR shelf. There are no 5 stars here. Why did I come here? The spider was summoning me. Will not be putting follows direction well on my next resume. Okay, let us find a 5-star that looks like this. Oh, here it is. It's a 5-star. Why did I go to pick this one up? Tell me why. This was a 1-star. Am I okay? I've been rattled, truly. Black, white, greeny, browny, yellow. Surely there's another thriller. Oh, but I don't give thrillers 5 stars. What do we think about, ooh, black, white, brown, yellow, greeny? Unless, ooh, what about, okay, listen, this wasn't the prompt, but there's skulls on this one and this one. And A Dowry of Blood has all of the right colors. The tones are very good. Okay, so A Dowry of Blood. Okay, find a book with the same number of pages is the next prompt. It says in the brackets, Goodreads is your friend, but I actually think I can probably figure it out because it's pretty short and I can just look at all my short books. It's not like it's 333 pages and I'd have to look at like 90% of the books I own. It is 235. Check it out, just to make sure I'm not lying. Not that I would, why would I? I'm gonna go to my horror section because that's where a lot of short books live. And I'm sure we can find a 5-star. I feel it. Do you want to come over here to be with me? There you go. Speaking of bad lighting. Ooh, what do we think about Riot Baby? No, 170 something. Maybe I just need to hold everything up next to it and I can get a vibe. 184. The deep feels promising. No, it's not. Okay, I can't reach that one. Can you guys help me reach that one? Oh! Oh my god. Stay up there. 200. Come on now. This may be a waste of time, but at least I get to show you all my favorite books. Ooh, 209, getting closer. Well, if my shelves weren't already destroyed, I'm doing it now. I feel good about this one. 235. Oh, fuck, I wasn't on the last page. As if I flip to page 235 and there's 237 pages. Running out of options here. Fine, Goodreads, just tell me the answer. Guess what? I don't own another book that's 235 pages. But I do own one that's 234. And it's a 5-star read. And it's right here. Look at what has happened to my shelves. Here it is, The Marrow Thieves. Let's recap. Here's where we've been so far. We went from the 5th season to Hood Feminism to Black Girl Unlimited to If We Are Villains to Dowry of Blood to The Marrow Thieves. And now from here, what do I need to do? Flip open to any page. The first name you see, find a book by an author who shares that name. Okay. This book has a pretty limited cast of characters. And the main character's name is pretty unique. It's Frenchy. And I don't have an author with that name. So let's just hope. Minerva? Oh, and then right after that, Mitch. Okay, I found 2 M names on this page that I flipped to. I'm not taking you back into the bedroom. I'll bring the laptop to you. I can pretty much guarantee I don't have a Minerva, but I'll search. That's a no. But Mitch feels more promising. Okay, I do have 3 books edited by Sandra Mitchell, and I feel like that's the closest we're gonna get, so we're just gonna go for it. Otherwise, I'd have to pick another name. Oh my gosh, and this was 5 stars. This is All Out. I was actually just taking a picture of this for an Instagram post. It's called The No Longer Secret Stories of Queer Teens Throughout the Ages. Now, where's my phone? Okay, what am I doing with this book? Number 7, find another title with the same number of letters. Okay, that's easy because it's 6 letters, All Out. If I don't count the subheading or whatever it's called, subtitle. 6 letters, a 6-letter 5-star read. I'm sure I can find that. Why I keep looking on shelves where I don't give out very many 5 stars, I'll never know. If you're doing the scavenger hunt, just a friendly reminder, they don't have to be 5 stars. That's just my weird, neurotic decision making happening. Ooh, here's one. The One by John Mars. T-H-E-O-N-E. Now what? Find a book with a similar cover. Stop. These are darts. No. Darts? I do not have another book with darts. Darts, darts, darts. Let me know if you see anything. We're in this together. What about Ace of Spades? I feel like you could say like it's about cards, and darts and cards are kind of related. Like they're both games you might play, like poker and darts at a bar. I'm stretching things, but also they're blue and red. This is the first thing that came to mind. And I actually think it's a good pick, but I'll take one more extra look for darts specifically. Let's consider all my deadly game books. We've got Black Chalk, no darts to be seen. Ooh, maybe the Inheritance games. We've got a door, a lock, a ballerina, crown, a key, a sword, flowers. No darts, but if there was gonna be darts on a cover, I think it would actually be this one. At a carnival? If you know about a dart on my bookshelves, don't tell me. It'll just make me feel bad. This is the closest we're gonna get. I feel like we must be at the last prompt by now. Where's my phone? Let's go to the TBR shelf just in case this is the last prompt. I feel like it might be. Here's our journey. Look at it. Last prompt. Maybe. Flip to a random page, okay? Point at a word and find that word in a book title on your TBR shelf. Okay, here we go. Hopefully it's something that I have an arc of, or it's something from my spring TBR, or it's something that just sounds interesting. Oh boy. Room. Oh my god, I just remembered the first time I did this video, I picked 6 and I had 6 of Crows on my shelf. Okay, no arcs. Not that I remember my spring TBR, but like that's not jumping out at me either. Room. I've read a book called Room. I think we definitely need to cross-reference Goodreads, because if there is something and I just don't see it here and I pick another word, it's gonna ruin the whole thing. I actually just thought of one called A Room Away from the Wolves, but I think I've read it. I don't know why I can't remember. Okay, room. Oh. Oh. Okay. Do you know what it is? I definitely forgot about this book. I did just reference it in my huge TBR exploration video. It is a book that I have owned twice. It is from a canceled video, and then it ended up in a possible choice for me to read in a canceled videos video, where I talk about all my canceled videos and then I pick a TBR from those videos, and I still didn't read it. So do I want to, I mean, it's either pick this or like lie to you and refilm that entire segment as if this never happened. What do you think I'm gonna do? Oh boy. Okay, I'll go get it. Ah! Closet, closet. She's opening the closet. Hold on, do you wanna come with me? Sorry, I left you behind. That was so rude. Okay, this is the closet. Sorry, this is the closet. Okay, but look, this is a double O. It's almost room. Hey, and that's an arrow, like a dart. Can I just read that? Or look, foot. That's another double O. That's close to room. Get out of my way, clothes. What are you even doing in here? If I don't find it, do I now have to do it? Oh, I see it. She's thicker than I remember. Let's get out of here. It is The Mars Room by Rachel Kushner. Is it on my TBR? Yeah. Do I have it because I want to read it? Yeah. Do I want to read it right now? Sure, I don't care. This is 335 pages. What? What is that? I was using this book to press flowers and then I forgot about them. That's gotta be some weird kind of sign, right? Anyway, I'm covered in flower petals now. I'm gonna read the first chapter of this, clean this up, and I'll get back to you. $14.99. I probably paid $5 for it. Okay, I just finished cleaning it up, and then I turned to open page 1, and then a whole nother page opened up with more flowers. Oh, and one more for good measure. No wax paper, parchment paper, nothing. Just staining my book. Okay, immediately after filming that clip, I got invited to some reading sprints with Katie and Bree. So I don't want everyone to know what I'm reading. I have to close my webcam. But I'm gonna read the first chapter of this while we do some reading sprints. And then I will let you know what I thought of the first chapter. I had to put cardboard in my window to block the light, don't mind me. And I put all of my weird flowers in this little thing. Call it potpourri? It's not. Okay, check us out in the live show. We've been going for 3 hours, and I've mostly been editing this video, but I also read the first chapter of this, which was 30 pages. Pretty long chapters, but that also means that I'm already pretty invested in the story, just 1 chapter in. And I can tell you that it's good enough for me to continue and read, so keep an eye out in my wrap-up to make sure that I stay to my word and that I actually read it. I mean, we've got, what, more than a week left in the month, so plenty of time. Basically, the first chapter talks about, well, it doesn't really talk about her full experience of how she ended up in jail or prison, but it's going to follow her doing 2 life sentences in a women's prison. The blurb calls it audacious and tragic, propulsive and yet beautifully refined. The chapters are split up into these short little just like thoughts and perspectives and experiences, like her driving down the street and seeing something on the side of the road, like her the day that she entered the prison, her meeting this man at work and saying something like, if I had never met this man while I was working at the Mars Room, I never would have ended up here. And then we flash back to her perspective, like while she's in prison and things that she's thinking about. And I think that it's going to, like, it feels like it's going to continue in this very I don't know if it's called stilted style, where we're just jumping from one thought to another. A lot of different experiences in her life. There's been a lot of very aggressive language. And I think we'll probably get to know the other people that she's spending time with in there, like the social dynamics of it all. It says there are thousands of women hustling for the bare essentials needed to survive. The bluffing and pageantry and casual acts of violence by guards and prisoners alike. I don't think I've read anything quite like this. The closest thing would be like Orange is the New Black, but I'm sure it's going to be vastly different from that experience. But there we go. We picked a book together. I'm reading it right now. It was fun to pick something that I probably wouldn't have prioritized on my own, but something off of my TBR shelf, especially after making that whole series and being very confronted with the hundreds of books I own. Excited to knock this one off the list. And I'll see you soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.